It feels like walls are closing in on our generation. Rent rises are pushing us out of our homes. Climate change is already causing devastation here in Australia and across the world. Big business profits are increasing, while the rest of us forced to fight for scraps. And we know how much worse things can get if we don't act urgently.
The combination of these pressures is the biggest challenge facing our generation. But it is also a chance for us to work together to reshape our society. We're at a pivotal tipping point to make different choices and build a world where we can see hope in our futures. Imagine a world where there is enough to go around. A world where we can foresee a climate-safe, caring future in every community. A world of abundant opportunity and support, ensuring everyone can find secure and meaningful work in essential industries to get to work building a fairer society. In this world, renewable and energy-efficient technologies are everywhere. As our electricity grid is converted, our transport systems are remade, and our buildings are retrofitted for electrification. We've built enough housing for everyone and converted disused spaces to ensure no one is left out in the cold.
We've reprioritised our growing industries of care, including nursing, teaching, healthcare and support work. These custodians of health and education are now fairly compensated for these critical roles, and there are strong pathways for training and support for the next generation of workers.
Our soils, waterways and ecosystems are being regenerated under the guidance of First Nations leaders. Rewilding these spaces captures carbon, encourages native species diversity and supports climate resilience. Much of these efforts were completed through giving land back to First Nations peoples and protecting these agreements with treaties across the whole continent.
In this world, we have resilient food, energy and water systems, ensuring we are prepared for the growing frequency of climate disasters. We have workers who can manage the land to mitigate fires, tradespeople who can rebuild after the worst happens, and medical and mental health professionals to heal us and our communities. These focused preparations save thousands of lives annually.
We have retained the expertise of workers from industries we no longer need, like fossil fuel extraction. These workers have been supported through retraining and placements in new industries to ensure no loss of income or quality of life. Remote communities who once relied on the fossil fuel economy enjoy renewed vibrancy.
Our public services are thriving, with thousands of new jobs serving the community. Our creatives have been put to work visioning, communicating and cultivating this shift to a more sustainable and caring society. Justice is central to our efforts. There is a place for everyone here, and a good, dignified job to match.
In this world, our political systems are built on principles of care, not profit. We've acknowledged that this means there is no one-size solution which fits all. So, ordinary people play a huge part in deciding what meaningful work looks like in their own neighbourhoods. Because of this, everyone is looked after, no matter where they live, what language they speak at home, who they love, or how much they earn.
We can get to this world by winning a Climate Jobs Guarantee, a transformative plan to create millions of good jobs, doing the work to rapidly decarbonise every industry and rebuild resilience in our communities to ensure everyone is looked after.
Through a climate jobs guarantee, we could ensure good unionised jobs for everyone who wants one, urgent coordinated action to solve the climate crisis, meaningful work that cares for our communities as decided by our communities, public service jobs back in the hands of the public, and a living income for all, whether you work or not.
Throughout history, we've seen governments undertake massive projects to build a more caring society. Cases such as Australia's post-war reconstruction, the EU's Youth Job Guarantee, and visionary proposals like the Green New Deal prove it's possible for the government to reinvest in jobs that serve the needs of our communities.
Our politicians have a choice to make. Bend to the will of big business and fossil fuel corporations, or choose an ambitious, people-first response to the climate crisis that would transform our society for the better and improve millions of lives in the process.
We won't arrive at this fairer society by accident. It will take thousands of clear-eyed young people building an unstoppable movement to demand our government make the right choices for our future and win a better tomorrow.
Now is the time to vision and fight for the hopeful future we deserve. Through the Climate Jobs Guarantee, we can ensure a future with dignity and justice and joyful, flourishing communities. Thousands of people are already taking the first step to imagine this future. Will you join us?
Join the fight with tomorrow!